I'm finna say all these names, bro. It's a story I told a long time ago. I'm gonna tell it again since so much stuff done came true. This story, bro. This story. But I already know my stuff ain't going nowhere. It's going to some workshop and somebody named Bella. I'm finna tie y'all up, bro. I'm so sick of y'all. I think you young. You probably don't even know no better if it's who I think it is. Your mama and them probably got you in. I'm gonna tell y'all, there's a listen to what I'm telling you, quit thinking everything's funny and a joke now. Cause if I'm telling you this, you know I'm telling the truth. You know I shouldn't know about it. And you know everything else is the truth. There's an ancient book. I know it now cause I remember my uncle fighting about this book. I think he got to fighting about this book with somebody because it started putting my grandma and them in a bad situation. But I think it was my grandma's book. I think. If it ain't my grandma and them book, it was somebody's book. And my grandma knew about it. Well, this book, listen to what I'm telling y'all, guy here looking for an ancient spell. He here. Because this book is messing up energy everywhere. And I asked God, I said, why is it lacking women? People know this. Governments know this. They know this. Why is the women count not adding up to the man count? And God said, because y'all starting to be, basically, I can't remember what he said, but like Mayberry, old. It's like y'all repeating. You stuck it, you repeating. But when you did this spell, it made everything repeat. So another country did this too. And when they got rid of, I think they got rid of whatever was doing this, and immediately they got everything started back balancing out, which was a good thing. But anyway, in this book, I remember my grandpa always acting on guard. Like that book kept getting misplaced. Well, that book need to be in a museum. I remember because the guy was telling me about it, and I said, if I get it, I'm going to give it to the Vatican or a museum. And let them bury it or something, burn it or whatever. I'm not keeping it. It was supposed to be willed to me. Don't nobody want nothing like that. I don't know what that is. I told God, I said, matter of fact, I said it on one of my lectures, I'm finna get rid of this book. Well, anyway, God showed me, like, all these people in the family, everywhere, like, y'all are binded together. And you can tell when you're using this book because illnesses and sicknesses, y'all will start going through things, or loved ones will. And y'all bind it together. And it's like y'all going in a circle and going straight to hell. I don't care how much y'all talk about God and act like you love God and stuff. And that's why people want me to be with my ex, but my ex, listen, shout I know you involved in all this. And that's how it always been. Family do something with these women, and then they want to bring, I don't do that. You can't come back here. No offense or nothing, we could be friends at the most. You can't come back here though. That's off limits. You shouldn't have never did it. Should have never got in the bed with him. And I know you did, because somebody keep on bringing her up like he love her. Now, you do it again, and next time I help you, you do it again, sucker, I'm going to bring it up to you. And, you keep on talking to me like I love her. Man, you get out of here. You should have never got in nobody else's bed. You messed up because you said an illness that she got that only I knowed about. That let me know you was in the bed with her a long time ago, sucker. Now, so you invite me again to do something for you, you know I'm gonna bring it up to you, just know that. Now, anyway, so they joining hands. Y'all were joining hands. Now, I'm gonna cause I know these videos ain't going out to the public. They going to this shop, this workshop. Well, I'm finna let y'all know. Paul, I think his name was Paul Knox or Paul Moncrief one. Paul Knox, one of them. He was my cousin. He got a sister. He was my cousin. He got a sister named Pinky now, who always mysteriously got a lot of money. But anyway, he got a sister named Pinky who a suspect. But anyway, I was going around when this first started happening to me. That's what messed y'all up. You put me through something that I ain't never been through. And you can't do nothing like that in the middle of somebody's life. Because I heard that somewhere from an organization, somebody in an organization. That's why I say all organization people ain't bad, now. And they were like, I said, Paul, everybody was having these rumors that I was beating my wife, and that's why she took my child. This garbage. And I told Paul, and Paul asked me, because Paul knew me from the street. We knew each other. Paul said, you really do all that, bro? I said, man, hell no. He said, I ain't think so. Talk to me, man. Tell me what's going on. So I told him. He said, oh, I know exactly what you in. I know exactly how to get you out of it. But Paul started going through stuff. Right after that, Paul started going through so much because we were talking in front of some people. And he must didn't know they were gang stalking me. And part of the whole situation, because I know everybody part of it, I'm telling y'all, the energy, the way you could tell everybody, a lot of people finna go straight to hell is when the energy is off balance. And ain't nobody, it ain't even enough white women for the white men down here. The women, I'm telling you, it was a country like that one time. And all the women started becoming lesser and lesser and lesser because of this magic y'all keep doing. That's why they took that book from that woman. I remember that. I remember. Because I had an uncle got into it with a whole family for that book. And they had to take the book from that person because the book drive people crazy. And you got to notice the energy of that book. Now, I don't know if my family, I don't know who got it, I don't know what it said. But I know God is here looking for an ancient spell book. And I'm going to tell you something. God told me something to do secretly that I ain't told nobody. I don't got to do I don't got to do none of this. I know when I don't do none of this and I stay elevated with God, y'all finna line up. Everybody who got anything to do with this, no matter if you're in the organization, no matter if you're in the big businesses, none of that. And y'all want y'all to watch our own live now. Don't matter about none of that. And God finna just like dominoes. I'm telling y'all, I done watched it myself. I see y'all lining up. I see y'all lining up. I can see it, bro. You can't hide it. They can give you that little trick thing on the phones and put a whole animation on you. Put a whole animation on you. I don't know why y'all even want that crap. Because I want to see my body reflect who I am. You can add a little to it, but I don't need you to put no whole animation on me. I'm trying to say this without saying a lot now, because y'all better clean up. Y'all better clean up. Y'all better clean up. I'm telling y'all, I seen a circle, a huge circle. All y'all binding together, melted, like your hands melted together, going straight to hell. Or already in hell. And no matter how much you go to church, no matter how much you talk about God, because a lot of y'all talking about God a lot. Don't talk about it, don't do. Y'all, I know what y'all are. I know y'all secretly married. I know all that. Secretly married, got whorehouses and all that. I ain't gonna say your name, because I'm too real for it. I got every right to, though. I got every right to. I got every right to. Every right to. I got every right to. And I remember, man, because I think my Uncle Pam took the book from that woman because they did that spell on the family one time, years ago. I remember my grandpa looking at everybody funny, bro, because he knew everybody was involved in it. But I'm telling y'all, it don't matter how many people involved in it, they lining y'all up. They lining y'all up. It don't matter what color you is, neither. They lining y'all up. Somebody named Bella crushed creativity. Y'all did a lot. Y'all decapitated evolution, bro. That's why I was telling my daddy, think about what I said now. Listen to what I told y'all now. God came and got grandma. When I had my near-death experience, grandma was dying. So we both was like crossing at the same time. That's why I seen her and God, because God had to come get God was the one that got to come and get my grandma as well. So God took my grandma around because my grandma had something to do with it, but she was trying to fix it. So she's straight. And they just wouldn't listen. God took my grandma around my life. Around my whole life, what y'all had planned for me. And when God got back around my whole life, God could do this in a few seconds. He wanted to show my grandma what she done, what was going to happen to me. And my grandma never seen, they was always probably doing this trick, but they never seen the depths of what was going on with these people. And when they came back around, my grandma was crying, and God and grandma was crying. And God said, I sent you here to help this family, and they just destroyed you. Got paid off for humiliating you and everything. Decapitated evolution. You was going to turn the whole family, the whole community, the whole town to generational wealth. And they decapitated evolution. This place was going to go from being basically nothing to being on top of the world, like known like New York City. But it was the country. When have you ever known that anything of the South, even Atlanta itself, known like that? Never. Y'all decapitated evolution. And that's why a lot of y'all wound up junkies, addicts, prostitutes. That's the binding signs right there. You bind it to enough to go straight to hell. Can't get out of it. It's exorcism time. And you keep playing my stuff because you want me. Listen, I don't care nothing about social media. I don't care nothing about the fame. I don't care nothing about entertainment. I ain't nobody fan. Unless you Jesus Christ. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, bro. So you need this test, right? God didn't tell me nothing about no test. Grandma told me about it before God came and got it, and she didn't say nothing else about it when God got it. Same with my mama family. You ain't know, y'all the same way. Just like both families came in together to do this. I'm telling you, I ain't even seen parts in hell where y'all gonna go as individuals. And what y'all gonna be stuck in. And how y'all gonna be stuck. It ain't nothing like this. This like paradise. Where you got me, you see how you got me, which is awful. But it's like paradise compared to where you going. Old, young, kid, don't matter. A lot of people don't believe this, bro. But kids can go to hell too. If you know better and you involved in stuff like this, yeah, you can go straight to hell. You better know it. Straight to hell. You ain't exempt. I thought so too. I was like, a child can't go. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can too. Depending on how young you is, I'm guessing, but yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Because it ain't about the child, it's about who you are, your energy, who your energy is. And your energy hell probably already from there if you're doing a lot of wickedness. if you're doing some extreme wickedness. Go read it. I'm telling y'all, go read. Everybody need to go read the book, Divine Revelation of Hell, bro. I'm telling you, half of these experiences, I thought that book was a joke. I said, I ain't never seen none of this, never heard of none of this, and never experienced none of this. Until I had my experience, I said, yeah, that book is real too. Everything in that book just about real. She said at the end of the book, she said, at the end of time, there's gonna be this machine. Humans gonna be building. And she even described how it looked. And she said they're gonna build 2 of them or something like that. And I thought it was CERN, but it still looked like CERN in that book. But it might not be CERN. But that machine is what everybody going through, all this stuff everybody's going through. And that machine is gonna be keeping people trapped. And I thought that was an absolute joke. I said that sounded like a Transformer book or something. Transformers going ahead. But no. And then she was talking about people binded. And go read all y'all, if you part of this magic, all this in here, all y'all neighbors and everybody, go buy that book, Divine Revelation of Hell, and at least read that one. If you ain't reading nothing else. And you gonna sit down somewhere. I'm telling you, because that book is so intense. I thought it was fake. I just got showered now. I thought it was fake. That book real, bro. Everything about that book real. She said Jesus came and got her and took her to hell for so long. That's real, bro. And she go in details about all these things, and there's a fun time in hell for people who manipulated people to go to hell. And what it is, the people you manipulated to go to hell, they get to torture you in every way fashionable. Yeah, all of it real, bro. Most of it. I want to say stuff that I seen, but God won't let me. I drawed it for that flame because she was bragging on this dude. And I told her that dude was in the studio talking about you. That dude hates your guts. And then she was still bragging on why I was drawing. I said, that dude, this is what he gonna have to go through in hell. And she started crying. He was tied to a sprocket. And the sprocket moved like this. That's what I draw. And the sprocket moved just like this as it was splitting them up. It just moving like an eighth of a second. A few seconds. Just boom. Just ripping them, just slowly, just pulling them apart. I'm telling y'all, the guy was like, I sent the angel down there and they humiliated this angel. Put these humiliation rituals and tests and stuff on them, tension stuff, and broke them all to pieces or whatever. And then humiliated them for $1, a whole angel. Sure did. Because that was like, this is like the one more chance to free yourselves. How you treated me. Because you had already done the work to go to hell. But by the way you treated me, could have freed yourselves from that. And God would have maybe had mercy on you. At least you would have had the chance of mercy from God. Y'all didn't care about none of that. And the signs is in y'all family. You getting the money, but y'all sick. It's illnesses. You losing loved ones. All that. The signs is just like I said. Go get that book, Divine Revelation of Hell. I'm telling you, I thought the book was absolutely a joke until I had my afterlife experience. A lot of y'all probably done had near-death experiences and went to hell just didn't remember. Go read that book. Go read that book. And I bet you it's going to resemble, if you read that book, and if one of your nightmares remind you of that book, you didn't have no nightmare. You had a near-death experience. Because sometimes you could go to sleep and you could breathe, stop breathing in your sleep and not realize it and done died. You wake up in these cold sweats. You wake up and sweating like you done been to hell and back. Y'all keep wanting to mess with my energy, block me and swap me out and switch me out. I'm telling y'all, don't mess with, I told y'all, all these people come and look for me, I told y'all not to mess with nobody in my family, man. I told y'all not to mess with nobody in this energy because the energy is warped. Don't mess with this energy because that's why they had to fight those people to take that book years ago because it does something to the energy. And my grandma was the one who noticed it. Because the energy, something about the energy be off. And when they took that book from that lady, when they took that book from that lady, the energy got better. When they took the book from her. And what it did, the signs is that the energy get off with your loved one, with lovers. Like either the men don't balance out for the women or the women don't balance out for the men, which also increases same gender relationships. So it doesn't happen before in other places. People ain't never noticed it. I mean, don't come over here. I'm saying I'm solid. Well, man, I love women. But I'm saying that's also a part of it, though. So it's like, because it's like prison. It turned into like a prison. It become like a prison. And I seen them put this on certain people and individuals when they want to transform the individual and make the individual go with the same gender. You can do it on a small scale or on a big scale. And it's some kind of ancient book. I don't know if my family somebody got that book in this area though. Or done use it in this area. It might not be here anymore. They probably done moved it. All kind of relics and tools and all kind of stuff. I didn't even know they play hand stuff like that. But I do now. I'm telling y'all, but y'all go read that book. You go read that book, you're going to sit down somewhere. I swear to God you will. I know y'all is. But my cousin Paul, bro, he talked to me. I ain't have to talk to Paul 5 minutes. He said, wait, don't say nothing. Now, I know exactly what you're going through. I'll fix it. I'm going to come over your house tomorrow. I can't do it now because we were getting high, real high. And he said, I can't do it now. He said, I'm going to come see you. And he went to a party and somebody ran him off the road. And he wrecked and died. Yep. Wrecked and died. It's like energy, real energy will come up. And it's like real evil energy will come up and attack you, bro. Cause as soon as I talked to him, I knew he would come. I knew he was right. I could tell by the way he cut me off. It's like, well, he did know them people was part of it because he told me to be quiet. He said, I know exactly what you're going through. Don't worry about it. I'm going to get you out of there. I know exactly what you're going to do. And then there was another guy one time who started going through this. He didn't know why he was going through it. And he went to another he went to a white witch to have it removed. And all those people died in a row. Every last one of them died. I'm talking about back to back. Faster than they dying now. All those people died in a row. Back to back. And as soon as they all died, and it's like when these people, it's like, I don't know, I was finna say that's probably how that book moving around. And the dude never did come here. He lived here for a long time. And he never he came to visit, but he never moved back. He left everything. And as soon as they released that, whatever they had on him, he started gaining all kind of stuff. It's a old ancient book. That's what God here to get. By now that book, I was hoping that book was already taken by an organization, but if it is, they use it. It needed to be in a museum though. I was gonna send the book to the Vatican, bro. Get rid of it. Or I was gonna try to burn it, but when I said I was gonna burn it, I couldn't understand what they were saying. I don't think you could destroy this book or something. But so I said I was gonna send it to that museum. I was gonna send it to that museum, and I don't want to have no book like that around me. You know, I'm telling y'all, all y'all that's involved in it, y'all better go think about it. Go read. If you don't like to read and you don't read, go get somebody around you that do read it and let them read it to you. Or I wouldn't get the tape and stuff. That probably ain't got no. I ain't big on the little recording reading thing. I ain't big on that stuff because somehow they take stuff. When you read the book, I don't know if it's like that now, but when you read the actual book, it's certain pages in the book that ain't in the little recording, the where you can listen to it. I don't know if it's like that now, but it was like that back in the days. It might not be like that now though. I mean, God said tell everything. I'm trying to tell as much as I can, bro. It's almost over now. These stories almost over now, thank God. God said tell everything though. So I'm telling y'all, bro, something wrong. Something wrong. And that's why I hate it, because they brought my new flame, my new twin, because they were just going to use y'all energy against me. I seen what they did to my previous girls. And these illnesses and stuff come, you know what? If they get rid of this, even the illnesses, because the human body heals. These illnesses shouldn't be growing to this shit. It's like something turned off in you, like your spiritual physicians stop working on you. So I'm pretty sure we get rid of all this magic. It's gonna, cause I'm telling you, another country went through it, and it was bad because schools started studying it, people started looking into it. Somehow they fixed it, and they fixed it. By the time the schools and everybody started looking into it, that same year, by the end of that year or the end of that next year, it was done. All the women and the men balanced out. They were back full again, and I think they're one of the richest countries in the world now. Everybody, they built some kind of thing where everybody can get paid good, get money. And I think like over 80-something% of the people there is pretty much wealthy. I mean, not wealthy, but rich. And a lot of countries don't want to do that because something about economics or something. But it looks like it's working out for them just fine. But I could be wrong though. Like I said, it was years ago when I was in college, when I was learning a lot of that stuff. But y'all come here looking for me. Don't be asking for nobody named Pinky or none of that, bro. Don't deal with none of them, bro. You come straight. Don't deal with nobody in this family, this energy. No offense. They straight people. But it's like this, whatever this is, this book, it shifts their energy, bro. It ain't no good, bro. It gives them too much power. Just stay away from them. I mean, they gotta be fixed. You know, they sick at the moment. There might be something wrong with them. If it ain't, it don't matter. It don't matter if you think they're good or bad. Just don't deal with them. If you don't see me, don't deal with them. Don't deal with my so-called friend, even if I brought their name, because don't deal with them because they put me through it. They blocking me. Don't deal with nobody. Because it's something about the energy, bro. It's warped. It ain't them. They good people on a norm. But like I said, you got to remember what I said. If you got a mustard seed of evil in you and that thing releases legions, the legions going to get in you. You talk about God, Lord, Lord, and have all this fancy stuff, you just going to be this cycles. Constant cycle, over and over again. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Remember what I said, and I asked God, I said, God, you see these people, why they living such good lives? He said, because it's going to be the last good life they got. Because they going to a bad place when they leave here. So he let them finish out their life. Some of them, sometimes. But if you keep attacking, he take you out of here. He line you up. Like, if you keep attacking me, and you keep on attacking me, well, you getting lined up. And you need me to do things, because that's part of these devil deals and all that. You need me to do things. You need me to even die. If I don't do these things and die, y'all got to get up out of here. Right? That's just the rules of that. If I think, I guess. That's what I heard anyway. I heard that from somebody that's involved in y'all groups. So that's another reason why y'all split my flame up with me and dragged her away from me when she did try to come around me. Because that's what she was saying she was binding to, that damn family of mine, or whoever, everybody, family. I'm gonna be real with it, is family. And you gotta clean up, Hell, ain't nothing else to do about it. But it ain't y'all at the same time, it's the energy y'all woken up. Y'all gonna have to come to, somehow y'all supposed to come together and fix this energy, fix all this. And everything gonna start, only y'all can fix it. Can't sit in here and wait for me to do this, do that. If you was throwing hints to me when we were working that job the other day, thinking I need to do this. You say one more thing to me. I want you to keep inviting me, man. You say one more thing to me. I know you getting these messages. I know you see them. You say one more thing to me now. It's going to be me and you out there. I hate to say that, and I ain't talking about fighting. I'm going to talk to you respectfully. But I'm going to have to hurt your feelings. Tell you what I feel and I know about you and what's going on with you. Because y'all just moving, y'all doing too much. I ain't never going to move that way. I ain't never moved that way, and you ain't going to ever be able to get me to move that way. Somebody said last night in the Astro said, he's so weak. How? I'm not finna help you hurt nobody, kill nobody, and destroy people's lives. How am I weak? I think it's strong not doing nothing for the people that's hurting people. I think it's very heroic. Shit. I don't know what y'all talking about. And then let's say this is a portal, a dark portal where you got to do this, do that. Well, I'm going to go out there and get real with it then. I'm going to go out there and, talk to some people who helped put me in this situation and see if we can work this out. To their face. Then I think that's going to be good enough for that portal to activate if you need some darkness. I don't know what y'all got going on out there, bro, but I ain't playing your game.